folks. Last duel of the tournament. Raiders 3-0 and undefeated to this point, taking on the 5th ranked Boyceville Bulldogs, 5th ranked in Division 3. And we're starting this duel at 132 pounds, where Boyceville sent out, I believe, Jason Swampole, sophomore, taking on senior Gabe Frank.
For his second victory.
Yep. And they were all out of coffee. And I didn't have time for wings, so I grabbed a cookie.
Drivers on the help this year, aren't they? So there's slave drivers on the help this year. That's how the first period ends. Gabe Frank trailing by a score of 2-0 to Boyceville. You got the lunch of champions, didn't you?
What's that?
You got the lunch of champions.
Yeah, bag of Doritos and a cookie and a Coke. Gabe hit for a stalling warning. And there it is. Boyceville wins the first match of this duel by fall over Gabe Frank, giving Boyceville an early 6-0 lead. It's going to bring up 138 pounds, where I believe Boyceville is going to send out 8th ranked James Palmer to take on, what is Jake? I don't remember what ranking he is. Jake is 11th ranked in Division 1. So we got the 10th ranked in Division 3 taking on the 11th ranked in Division 1. Who?
Palmer. Sophomore.
Well, no, junior. Check it out. John. There it is! Jake Anderson wins by fall over 10th ranked James Palmer of Boyceville. That's going to tie this duel up at 6 apiece. Sam Ritz. She said Palmer wrestled the first match. So Palmer wrestled Gabe. Okay. Well, now we got, I know who's wrestling this one, 145 for Boyceville. It is the 6th ranked Brock Schlew taking on the 5th ranked Matt Koski for the Raiders. Dual meets all tied up at 6 apiece. Now in favor of Schlew. And that is how the first is going to end. Brock Schlew has a 2-1 lead over Matt Koski. Matt has had 3 really tough, good quality matches today. He's won them all to this point. Let's see if he can pull out a victory here, trailing by only a point. Trailing by 2 points now. Yeah. Koski throws him. Does he get it? Nope. Nothing but a scramble. Koski in on a double. Can he finish? Can he finish? And we get a stalemate. Minute 3 to go in the second here. Still 3-1 in favor of Boyceville. Koski in on a nice looking single. Let's see if he can finish here. He's got a cover. Not yet. He's got to keep circling, keep circling. There it is. Ties this match up at 3 apiece. escape. 4-3 now. Koski looking to score again. In deep on a single. Can he finish? He's got a circle to his right and gets the takedown. 5-4 now. Nicely done by Koski at the end of a period.
Right at the end, just like we like it.
And that's how the second period ends. Koski up by a score of 5-4. And he will start the third and final period on bottom. But this Schlu is a very good-looking freshman. Kid's got a bright future ahead of him. I just hope Koski's shines a little brighter today. Koski with the escape, 6-4. Nice scramble. Nice scramble in deep on that single. Elevate. Now he's got to come around, scoop that leg.
There you go.
And there it is. Nice takedown. 8-4 now in favor of Koski. Caution on Schlu. Koski up by 4 with 55 seconds to go in the third. Koski looking for a tilt. Schlu's having no part of it. Schlu up to his feet. Koski cuts him. 8-5 now. 43 seconds to go in the match. That's how it's going to end. Matt Koski wins by a score of 8-5 over Brock Schlu of Boyceville. Another decision for the Raiders. It is now 9-6 in favor of Raiders, and it's going to bring up 152. In the rankings, Boyceville does have a 52-pounder rank, but we'll see who they send out there. And the Raiders should be sending out Jake Midby. It is. I'm not sure who they are sending out though.
Yep, Frederick.
Boyceville is sending out the 6th ranked wrestler, junior, and Cody Frederick. We get a restart with a minute 11 to go. Fredericks of Boyceville up by a score of 2-0. They got quite the duel going on across the way here. Hutchinson holds a 27-26 team point lead over there, and Ellsworth has a 2-1 lead in this match with one more match to go over there. Coming right down to the wire between Hutchinson and Ellsworth. Midby doing a nice job over there fighting off his back, but now he's in trouble just as I say that. Near fall is coming in. There it is. Cody Frederick of Boyceville. What's that?
Calling it off this time.
Well, we have life, it looks like. It did not end with a fall. All right, we're back after that. The pin was called after time was done. So the score is 5-0 in favor of Fredericks from Boyceville. Well, Ellsworth just took a 2-point lead, 1-point lead. Nope, I was right the first time. 2-point lead, 29-27. Oh, that was the last match. I thought they had one match to go. So Ellsworth does pull out a 2-point victory. And Ellsworth is 2-1 on the day. Hudson is 3-0, looking to go 4-0. Hudson wins this match. They are the champions. Boyceville would have 2 losses to Ellsworth, 1 loss. So they would be second, and Boyceville would be third. Huh?
Hudson Boyceville, what was this?
Boyceville won. Jake doing a good job of fighting off this bar, but taking quite a bit of punishment fighting it off.
Hey, you know what was actually pretty awesome? When I slammed my face on the mat and blacked out, I didn't feel it. That's not awesome. Always good news. Yeah, that was that. Did you see me about to go down? And I was a little woozy. Yeah, didn't even knock myself out. Because I shot on him.
All right, that's the end of 2, starting the third. Jake's still in it here. He goes from being pinned, that everybody thought in the first, down by 6-0, start the third. If he can keep it at this, he only gives up a decision instead of a pin. Big difference in team points.
I take a lot of...
Decision and we're tied. Pin and Raiders would be losing by 3. a takedown for Boyceville. Now we're into a major. 8-0 now. 48 seconds ago. Even so, a major is still better than giving up a pin. Anything's better than a pin. And that's how it's going to end. Fredericks of Boyceville wins by a score of 9-0. So Mid-B ends up giving up just a major. That does give Boyceville the lead by a score of 10-9. Brings up 160 pounds, where I believe Boyceville will be sending out sophomore Justin Moline to take on senior Ryan McDivitt. And I believe Ryan's going for his fourth win of the tournament today too.
The last one was a big one.
We've had two 4-0 so far. 138, Jacob Anderson went 4-0. Matt Koski went 4-0. Now at 160, Ryan McDivitt looking to go 4-0. McDivitt's honorable mention ranking at 152, and the Boyceville wrestler at 60 is not ranked. Yeah. Yep. And there's a takedown by Ryan to take a 2-0 lead here in this 160-pound match. Looking for the fall here. He got near fall. Got 3 near falls, so it is 5-0 now at the end of the period. McDivitt takes a 5-0 lead.
Second group.
5-1 now, and still in McDivitt's favor.
Nice takedown by Ryan. 7-1 now. And an escape. 7-2 now. 9-2 in favor of McDivitt. Ryan cuts him 9-3. And we'll get a restart with 11 seconds left. That was the match I wanted to see. Scared. Yeah. McDivitt with another takedown, 11-3, near fall coming, looking for the fall. And we got 3 near falls, so what do we add here? 14-3. Third period. Is it cold out there?
It's cold right here.
It's freezing right here. I had to put my coat on. It's like I'm ice fishing.
Again.
All right, third and final period. McDivitt up by 11. Minute 43 to go in the match. Third period, 160 pounds. They got the team score on. Raiders are actually trailing.
We are?
Yeah, 10-9.
Come on, Ryan.
Because Midby got majored. Should have gotten 14 points. They only gave him 3. Somebody will figure it out. And another takedown for Ryan. That is 16-3 now. 2 points away. 16-4. Still needs 2 more takedowns for a tech fall. Or a takedown and a turn. And we go out of bounds.
Come in.
19 seconds ago. Divot with another takedown. Got to cut him. 18-5. Another takedown here would be a tech fall. So he's got 8 seconds to get that tech fall. Huh? Yeah.
There's about 3 seconds.
I know. But that's how it's going to end. Ryan McDivitt wins by a score of 18-5. So major decision. So it's 13-10 now. Favor your Raiders. It's going to bring up 170 pounds, and I have no idea who Boyceville is going to send out there. We were all hoping to see the second-ranked Micah Johnson out of Boyceville, but I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he's in street clothes watching from the bleachers. So we'll have the 4th-ranked Sawyer Massey taking on I'm not sure who.
Jordan Morris, senior.
Jordan Mora.
Jordan Morris.
Jordan Morris. They got him listed at 95. So senior Jordan Morris. Massey off to a quick 2-0 lead and cuts him 2-1. Sawyer just going with the old cow catcher, horsing him over and pinning him. I like it. That's kind of embarrassing your opponent by horse. That was good. 19-10 now. Favor your Raiders.
The cheerleader should have just stopped him halfway through their cheerleader.
Yeah. But this should be the match of the duel right here. We're going to have, I believe, yeah. Garrett Joels is the second-ranked wrestler at D3, taking on Dylan Anderson, which is the second-ranked wrestler in Division I. This should be a heck of a duel, or heck of a match. Both wrestlers are undefeated on the day. Oh, nice! Yeah. Dylan hits a nice lat drop for 4. Takedown in 2. He's got to hang on here and not give up a cheap reversal. Got to keep that arm. Pop his head back out. So Joels was able to get an escape, so it's 4-1 now. Dylan in on a single. If he can work this into a takedown, if he can elevate this. Sorry about that. We lost our mic, but as you've seen, Drew Midby wins by pin, and I don't know what it was, 10 seconds?
13.
And that'll push the Raider lead 29-10. Okay, it's going to bring up 220 pounds, and Boyceville is going to send out sophomore Noah Novotny, honorable mention for Boyceville, taking on senior Zammy Schwartz. See if we can get Zammy his first win today over a ranked wrestler. Oh no, I take that back. Zammy won last match, 3-1. My bad. Zammy gets the first takedown at 2:20 here, 2-0. Minute 8 to go in the first period at 2:20. He got up pretty nonchalantly. It's like, oh, do we have to? What was that? Zammy in on a nice takedown and finishes 4-1 now in favor of Zammy.
It really doesn't appear to be out of the offense.
No. Hey Kurt, how are you? All right, now we just started the second period. Zamby with a 4-1 lead and chose to start second period on bottom here at 220 pounds. Raiders with a 19-point lead at the moment.
Just noticed he was in. Let me get out.
It's been that way for 4 matches. Minute 38 to go here in the second. Zammy up to his feet and the escape. 5-1 now.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh. Now I got a bandage going. Now we should be back. I think I'll stand up for a little bit. Those chairs are like sitting on ice cubes. 38 seconds ago here in the second period of 2:20. Zami still up by a score of 5-1. Good on batteries, good on card. Zami hits him with a head and arm. Oh, gets the takedown, but no near fall. 7-1 though. And that's how the second ends. Zami will go to the third, 7-1.
Gas.
Lance is wrestling that kid from Siwar that wrestled Koski tough. It's 2-1. Lance is losing.
Where that kid came from, why he's not ranked.
I don't know.
Follow that one and start commenting on it. I'll zoom in over there.
Stall warning on Boyceville. Oh, it's 2. And he does get the 2. Zami hits a nice takedown on the edge of the mat. Might have knocked the wind out of the Boyceville kid. 60.
We're back.
All right, we're back. Minute 12 to go here. 9-2 in favor of Zami.
You do know you're the only one really complaining.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Three now. And we go out of bounds. 31 seconds left to go. Zami up by 6.
I'll start watching video of those guys that kick my knees out. That's how it's going to end. Zami wins his second match in a row by a score of 9-3, extending that Raider lead 32-10. It's going to bring up a heavyweight match of 2 ranked wrestlers. Boyceville should be sending out senior and second ranked Brandon Windsor to take on junior and 9th ranked Isaac Schindler. That's a big dude.
Yeah, Boyceville always has a big heavyweight. Always. Every year.
Oh, they've had several state champions.
Yes, they have. They always got a big monster at heavyweight. Good Lord.
Water up 3-1 over there.
Windsor gets the first takedown, 2-0. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Morning.
We got a warning out of it.
Yeah.
It'll be worth a point before the match is over, I doubt.
Lon's had 3 tough matches today too. Lost 2 of them. Lon's win by state?
No. Yeah, maybe I think. Fourth, I think.
Fourth? Oh! He hits it right at the buzzer. 2. Yep. Oh, to tie the match up. Overtime. Overtime on Mat 1. Lons hits a desperate head and arm and gets it right at the buzzer.
Overtime. That's unbelievable.
Still 2-0 here in favor of Boyceville over Schindler. Windsor is ranked second in Division III. On all the ranked matches so far, Hudson has not lost a ranked match where we had ranked kids against ranked kids. But this one, my God, this Windsor's got to have 40 pounds on Isaac and about 8 inches. He is a big kid. He's just too big. Yep, 3-0, final period, and Isaac started on bottom.
That match coming in together.
There we go. That's a first stalling call on Boyceville, so it's 3-1 now. Escape here makes it 3-2. Another stalling call. It's 2. Now we're tied up. 2 warnings, 2 stallings, I mean, and an escape, and we are tied up at 3-3. We got a match here. Isaac's got to shoot something on the outside or a trip. Isaac gets under this big guy and he just gets smothered.
Back off, Isaac. Back off. Push forward or he's going to get one.
Billy? Guys, 20 seconds. Let go. Let's go.
That's the foot.
Keep circling, keep facing, keep facing, keep facing, keep facing, keep facing. Keep going, don't give up, don't give up. Drive in, drive in, drive in, drive in. Oh, nice scramble for a heavyweight match right at the end. We are going to overtime. Isaac Schindler wins in overtime by a score of 5-3 over the second-ranked Brandon Windsor of Boyceville. Team score now is 35-10. Very nice win. Okay, here we go. More ranked wrestlers here. 106 pounds. We should be looking at freshman Nick Goodell, ranked 12th in Division III, taking on sophomore Mitchell Anderson, ranked 11th in Division I. And again, Hudson has not lost a match yet, where 2 ranked wrestlers, regardless of number, in the same match.
Good win for Isaac right there.
Yeah.
Then pull the elbow off and then pass it.
And that'll be a takedown for Mitchell. 2-0 now with 1:05 to go in the first here at 106 pounds. Something's dinging. Oh, is it your phone? And we got a stalling warning on Anderson with 16 seconds to go in the first.
come on.
There it is. Mitch Anderson wins by fall.
Good match for him. Guys are looking okay today.
Oh, really? All right, to get you caught up here, Mitchell Anderson 106, as you saw, won by fall. That's going to make the score 41-10, and then they forfeited to Claybon. That'll make it 47-10, and now we're at 120. And at 120, we got 12th ranked Dylan Johnson taking on honorable mention Logan Hatch, another ranked wrestler. 2 ranked wrestlers, and like I said, we have not lost a match yet where both wrestlers were ranked, regardless of number. Let's keep that streak going with 2 matches to go in this duel. Duel is over. Raiders are up by a score of 47-9 and the champions.
Logan is up by a score of 2-1.
Short elbow, short elbow.
And another takedown by Hatch makes it 4-1. Logan looking for a takedown right into a tilt. It's the one that scares me, but here he goes. Hey, he got the takedown. Well, he already didn't lose control. See, that's the part that scares me, is right there. I hate that move.
And that's the end of the first period. Time. Hatch has a 6-1 lead here. Boyceville's got choice. Logan gets the escape, 7-1 now. Got time, the referee's time. Hatch had to snap his headgear. Johnson in on a shot. Hatch does a nice job of sprawling. Hatch looking for a throw, but they go out of bounds. Approaching a minute remaining in the second period here.
Hatch looking to go 4-0 on the day also. And another takedown for Logan. 9-1 lead right at the end of the period. Nicely done.
Cameraman's not keeping up with the action here. Sorry about that. It was a good takedown. Should have seen it.
Logan with another takedown, 11-2. Minute 27 to go in the match. Hatch into a major decision at this point over the ranked wrestler Dylan Johnson.
Back on the offense.
Into a double. That's how it's going to end. Logan Hatch wins by a score, major decision, 11-3 over ranked Johnson of Boyceville. That'll be a major decision, so 51-10. And the Raiders will be forfeiting 126, so the final team score is going to be 51-16, and your Hudson Raiders are the champions of the Hudson Invite once again. I'd have to look up and figure out how many years in a row it's been, but it's been a few anyways. But thanks for watching and listening, and we'll see you next week. I think we wrestle an Eau Claire team. I'm not sure who we wrestle. Might be Memorial next week. See you soon.